This is Jonathan Agatha here for Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Otto Wallin, who is here in Cardiff ready to fight Kamil Sokolowski this weekend on the Eubank Jr Williams undercard. Otto, how's your trip over?
It's been good. Yeah, we had a nice business class tickets and could get some sleep on the flight, so it was nice. I like being here in Cardiff. We went to see the castle the other day, and I like it.
It's your first time here?
Yeah, first time in Cardiff. In Wales.
Yeah. Well, it was a pleasant surprise for the UK fans. We heard, I think Sunday, you put out on your Instagram that you're fighting this weekend. Just tell us how the fight came about against Kamil Sokolowski.
Yeah, I've known about this date for a while, maybe a month or so. We tried to lock some opponents in, but it was a little hard. So last Friday or Thursday, we heard about this guy, and yeah, I accepted him. And Friday it was locked in. So he wasn't very difficult, it seems, and I'm happy for that. I would have been frustrated to not get a fight again, but I'm happy to be here, happy to get a good opponent. He doesn't have the best record, but he's much better than that. I've been studying him, me and my team, and I feel like he's been robbed a bunch of times. And he's a tough operator, so it's easy to underestimate him just for the record, but he's pretty good actually.
I was going to say, I'm sure every sort of UK fan or reporters spoken to about Sokolowski saying he is better than his record suggests, and he always comes to fight.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like he's beating a lot of prospects and got robbed, so I gotta be ready for him and stay switched on. It's an 8-rounder, so I gotta stay ready at all times, because he's gonna come forward and wing shots and try to do everything he can. And he comes from that Polish background, and they're usually good fighters.
Obviously, you're way above prospect level. You're verging on sort of world title level. So, do you feel like you will go out there and dominate Sokolowski?
I want to let my hands do the talking in the ring. I'm ready for this. I've had good training, and that's my plan, of course. But it's hard to plan when you fight somebody that want to punch you back all the time. But I should be able to do that. I should be able to go out, dominate, and show why I'm at that high level, and I'm not just a regular guy.
Does it feel good to just have this fight date locked in? I mean, we're a few days away now. After everything that happened last year, all the frustration, to make sure that you're starting the year with a fight.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I wanted to fight. I said in the beginning of last year I wanted to fight 4 times. I fought only once, and that was last February, so it's almost been a year now. So the most important now to get a fight here. Hopefully all goes well. Be back in there soon, and just stay active, because that's the best thing I can do for my career, to develop and also to stay relevant in those big fights, and that's what I want. So I gotta be busy, and I'm always in training, so I'm always ready.
Have you spoken to your team about sort of how this year will go beyond this fight?
Honestly, we've had some talks, but we have more to talk about. And after this fight, now the main priority is just the fight, of course. So, but I want to be active, and they know that.
I mean, I saw you put on your Instagram about sort of the New York sparring that you've been getting in. Yeah. Any names you've been sparring this time around?
This time, there's mainly one guy, Ukrainian guy, Igor Privako. He's maybe 7-0 as a pro. He had a good amateur background in Ukraine, and he's a really good fighter. And he's basically, I would say, he's been my main sparring partner over these last 4.5 years I've been living in New York. So he's always in there with me. Other than him, we've had another guy, Samir, and a couple other guys. We haven't had the longest sparring for this fight, but it's been good.
And just finally, before I let you go, obviously we heard last week about Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte. That looks like that's going to happen now. You faced Tyson Fury. What do you think of that fight?
Well, honestly, I think that Fury for sure is going to be the favorite. If you want to beat Fury, you need fast hands, fast feet. I don't think Whyte has that. He has good power, but he loads up a lot and he loses his balance, and Fury is going to see that and take advantage of it. So for me, definitely Fury will be the favorite to beat him. He's just too big and too good of a boxer not to.
Also, we know that you were scheduled to face Dillian Whyte and the fight didn't happen. Is there any remaining frustration that didn't happen, or is it just sort of a new start for you now?
I moved past that. Not very happy with him, but it is what it is. In boxing you gotta have short memory. So that's what I have. I keep moving on and focus on my own career. I mean, my career is much bigger than just a fight with Dillian Whyte.
And there's plenty of heavyweights out there should you come through Saturday night, but that I'm sure will be your only focus.
Yeah, of course. I got to get past this guy first, but after this fight, make sure I take care of business here, then move on to the other guys.
And do you know anything about the main event, Eubank and Williams?
Honestly, I don't know Williams that well. I might have seen him fight before. I know his name, but I haven't.
Demetrius Andrade.
Okay, yeah. I haven't watched him too much, but I know his name, and Eubank, of course, I've seen a little bit of. But hopefully it will be a good fight. And it's nice to see Clarissa Shields also. She's always good. We have the same promoter, so I've seen her fight before. And she's, you know, she's good. She's sharp, and it would be nice to see her also.
Also, great to have you here in the UK. I'm sure you're looking forward to those crazy Welsh fans on Saturday night. But yeah, best of luck with Kamil Sokolowski, and hopefully we'll get a word after, all right?
Sounds good, thanks.